please do not be fooled or get into the trap of putting your property on the market at an overpriced figure. If an agent is coming to see you and the figure feels, wow, this is amazing, it's not what I expected, and that sounds good because you start thinking that you're going to get X amount of pounds into your bank, don't be fooled by it, because what is actually happening is when a house sells, the person who's buying it has to have their mortgage approved. So somebody will come to your home and they will do either a desktop or an actual in-person assessment, and they will assess, as a chartered surveyor, how much that house is worth. They will put a figure on that property. This means that if your home has been marketed at, let's say you've gone to the market for 300,000, but that is usually, it could be the case that when it's being valued or evaluated, that some companies will go 10% to 20% above what it's actually worth. So we go off 12 months data from the land registry to say what your home is worth, and then we work out a marketing strategy. So if your home's overpriced to start with, it is happening, and I've had first-hand experience. The mortgage surveyor goes out and they may undervalue what it went up for by even £20,000. Now you're in a situation because your sale will either go through and the seller will listen to what the professionals are saying and say, well, actually, and they'll accept that the home has been overvalued in the offset, and they will negotiate on the price and bring it down to the correct price, meaning the person who's purchasing it will get a house for the correct value, because no one is going to want to pay more money than what the bricks and stones are actually worth. It could also mean, depending on the story that the seller's been given, they could be a little bit starstruck, if that makes sense, and think, no, my home's worth so much, so I want to get that much. The home will then, the purchase will actually then just fall through. You'll have a fall through and the home won't sell. And then it's going to be a vicious cycle, because somebody else is going to come and look at it. They may then give the same offer what it's been marketed at. The mortgage advisor then the mortgage valuation, should I say, surveyor will go and do it again, and they'll say, no, actually it's 20,000 below, and it's a vicious cycle until the actual person who's got the house on the market can come to terms with the fact that the home has been overpriced in the offset. So what I'm saying is that the way that we've been taught by Keller Williams is that it's not a guessing game. We're not guessing what house is worth. We're not a chartered surveyor, so we will never be able to say how much your house is worth, but we will be able to look at the data and work out a rough estimate and a guide to where we should position ourselves on the market to get the best outcome for any person bringing the home to market. So we are realistic. We are not painting the pretty picture and trying to get the contract signed by making someone feel so amazed that they've got this image that the house is going to be selling for £50,000 more than what they actually thought. If it seems too good to be true, it is. It's too good to be true. And whilst it seems good at the time, you're going to be signing into a contract, and your contract could possibly be for 6 months that you're going into. So once you're in that, there's not really much getting out of it. So think about it. If it seems too good to be true, it is. Position your property on the market at the correct price, because all will happen is down the line you're likely to get a fall through unless you're willing to face facts and take a hit and take what the house is actually worth, because no one's going to give what it's not worth. So that's my thought of the day. Happy Friday.